Hey, what's up everybody? Jay Shock Blast here, and today we are going to look at Series 2 of the Mass Effect figures from DC Direct. These are branded as Mass Effect 3, whereas the last series, Series 1, is branded as Mass Effect 2, and we have Mordin, Legion, Miranda, and Garrus as part of the series. I've been waiting for these for a little while, ever since I got Thane and Commander Shepard. I never ended up getting Tally or Grunt, although I had many opportunities. So I'm going to right now I've got everything in the package. I'm going to be removing them as the second part of the video. For the sake of the video, though, I wanted to kind of break it up into two parts. It's kind of hard. I don't know how. Yeah, I'm all the way focused out. It's going to be kind of hard with the space constraints that I have to kind of look at everything in frame, but we'll look at everything in the package piece by piece. The packaging is nothing too spectacular. I mean, just your typical clamshell. There we go, Mass Effect 3. And obviously we're looking at Legion. So out of all the characters, Legion is the one that I think is best represented as his Mass Effect 3 self. I'm trying to get my camera angled properly. Obviously we've got the battle damage. We'll see him a little bit better when we open him up. Packaging says there's going to be a code for Mass Effect 3 downloadable content for multiplayer. That would have been really key like months ago, like back in March when the game came out. Today is June 18th, 2012. So, you know, I guess it could still be used now, but whatever. As we can see, looks like Legion has a Mantis sniper rifle. Not bad. So here we have Series 2 and Series 1. If you have seen my video for the Series 1, I have Thane and Commander Shepard, and Thane was one of the worst figures I think I've ever seen. Yeah, here we go. An ancient alien race, and as the Reapers is launched an all-out invasion, blah, 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 blah. Leaving with a pitiful ending to an amazing game. So, the top we have kind of shows off everybody the way they're going to be once I take them out of the package. Go ahead and move him off to the side. Miranda, I can already tell I'm not going to be super stoked about. Her face is kind of weird, but we'll go ahead and take her out of the package again. It's got the code N7, you know, nothing special down here. Looks like she's got a, what are these, like machine guns in Mass Effect world? I think it says what she has, maybe, hopefully, I don't know. But all the packaging pretty much looks the same. You know, nothing to really differentiate. Here's a Mordin. I guess there's going to be some kind of spoilers as I talk. Oh no, so there's, yeah, Miranda's got the pistol. This is the machine gun. So that's just a regular pistol. This is the machine gun, I think. Anyway, there's Mordin, and of course we have Garrus. We'll get a better look at everybody as I take them out of the package. He's got the bigger sniper rifle. Can't think of what this one is off the top of my head, but we'll figure it out. So I'm going to go ahead and through the magic of video editing, we're going to go ahead and see these all out of the package right about now. Okay, so we are back just like that, and we have everybody open and out of the package. So, definitely a pain in the ass to get all those little twisty ties off, but I did it just for you. And here we go. Let's take a better look at all the figures. We're going to go ahead and go left to right. And we'll start off with Mr. Mordin. Mordin is a solid piece, solid figure. Let's see if I can get this angled properly. Got this little weird little stand for my camera now, and there we go. So, Mordin's a pretty decent piece. Looks really good. Articulation is fair enough, and yeah, I think if you're a fan of Mordin, you'll be relatively happy. Posability on all of these figures, not very good, so they really only do one thing and don't really try to do anything else with it. So the gun barely fits in his hand. If I move it any further than that, it's definitely going to fall out. Legs kind of puts a lot of things in perspective as far as the way that the race, the Solarians, are. The legs are kind of arched back. Then you can kind of see his feet are kind of like hoofs. All in all, really can't complain too much about Mordin. Legs are kind of close together, and again, he really only kind of fits in one position. His head looks down a little bit, but not quite as bad as Thane did. So, again, he's pretty nice. Definitely, I'd say probably a tie. I don't know. There really isn't a best figure in this set. I think 3 out of the 4 are really good and do a really good job. I'd like to skip Miranda, but I might as well just get right into the one that's not. Miranda is, how do I say it, a bad figure. Really, really disappointed here. As you can tell, she has the Thane there we go. The Thane Cryos effect, where she's kind of looking down and she can't do very much more. Head really, okay, it moves that way. The hair, I think, is the biggest problem. The head feels like it's going to fall off. Not just that, but as you can see, well, I don't know how well you can see it here. As I look through the viewfinder, her face doesn't look that bad, but if you saw it in person, she doesn't really look too good. I mean, posability is lacking, but, these legs don't really do much else. Arms are, like, super thin. She cannot, where did I put the gun? Alright. She cannot in any way, shape, or form hold the gun. Alright. Well, as I say that, I finally get it in her hand. Go figure. You guys have no idea how many times yeah, see, there you go. So it barely fits, but still, that was an accomplishment right there. I can work with that. It all in the grand scheme of things, it shouldn't be too difficult to mess her up. She's got her heels. I don't know if you can really tell, but they kind of did, and I'm really not okay with it. Very, very stiff figure, and she doesn't like to stay on her stand too well. Doesn't stand up straight as I would like. Let's see if second... Yeah, see, I'm just trying to move her backwards, and she's already falling off the stand. Let's see. Alright. And I don't even know if I dare try. Put the gun in her hand and keep her standing. That would be an accomplishment in and of its own. So there's got to be one dud from DC Direct every line. Realistically, I kind of wish that, yeah, it's going to fall. I wish that NECA made not even worth the effort. I wish NECA made these, because DC Direct did a terrible job with the line overall. I mean, they're okay, but they should have been so much better. I think Legion's probably my favorite here. They did a really good job of really showing off his battle damage on obviously, if you've played Mass Effect, you probably know why he's got this huge hole ripped through his chest. Mass Effect 3, that is. So, really, this is a great figure overall. It does have some of the same issues that the other ones have, where lack of posability. The gun barely fits in his hand. If you look at his hand, you'll notice that, if I can get it into focus here, only 3 fingers. Legs are kind of arched as well, makes it a challenge to stand him up. I do love the Mantis, though. This is my favorite gun in all of Mass Effect, so the fact that he has one, I'm okay with. Coloring, he's not just a plain black, so that's kind of cool. There's a little bit of other colors to him. Got the stripe down the arm. I can get his head in. I wish there was a little bit more light to his little eye socket there, but it's not that bad. All in all, again, he's kind of tied with Mordin and Garrus as my favorites. Like I said, there's really not a best figure out of this group. There's really just 3 really good ones and one that's plainly average. So this is Garrus. Now Garrus, if I could straighten this out, sorry about the shaking. Garrus, well, now let's move him over here. There's a reason I didn't want to move Garrus, and that's because his gun, like Miranda's, I don't foresee any way that his gun is actually going to stay in his hand. Garrus, overall, though, Mr. Varkanian is, if I pronounced that right, you guys will definitely correct me if I didn't. He's a great figure. You really can't complain too much. I'm trying to think of which one this is, and it's on the tip of my tongue. Is it like the Black Widow, or something along those lines? I can't. It's killing me because I've unlocked this, and it's supposed to be one of the better guns, but I don't like it for some reason. Anyway, doesn't fit in his hand because he's got these mitts. These are, the figures in the background are kind of causing me not to be able to zoom in. But those are his hands. They can't carry him. Shows his battle damage on the side. The face sculpt is really good. So they got those things right. Posability, however, is minimal. These are, I guess you can buy them for kids as toys, but these are essentially display pieces. They'll go on display with Thane and Commander Shepard. As we look at his legs, obviously the 2 toes. They all come with a stand to stand on. I had been doing my best to kind of position the gun like that. That's probably going to be how I have them on display. I got mine at Big Bad Toy Store. I didn't really feel like waiting for them. So that's that. I want to say there were $67 for all 4 of them. And now let's talk a little bit about these right here. So there's 4 of them, and as you can see, I'm showing off the code. Each one of these come with the figures. Thank you for purchasing an official BioWare product. Now, I'm showing you the code because it's going to be used by the time you can even try to steal it. So basically, you go to social.bioware.com/redeem, which is where I am right now. And you got the promo code. So I'll go ahead and type this in. My keyboard is kind of standing upright, so this is a little awkward. AVL L Z. I never know if I'm supposed to put the dashes in. UAYX. Q7G9. 7G9. Okay. So we put this in. You have to be logged in to an Origin account, and you hit redeem code, and you've registered the following product. Big Fish Legion action figure. Code was successfully redeemed. Note, you may need to refresh your wallet balance in-game before content will appear in-game. Alright, so essentially I will redeem another code. Alright, so let's go ahead and turn the Xbox on. We'll throw in Mass Effect 3. We'll see what happens in-game. Alright, I'll let you look at these guys while I do all this. I should have been more prepared, but I'm not, as usual. And yes, that is R2-D2. Alright. Yes, I have a light that I use to shine on them. So So the game wouldn't let me log in for a while. They finally did an update to fix that. So I shouldn't have a login problem. So I don't know if you guys could see it on the screen, but it had my gamer tags associated with my Origin account. So checking save data, connecting to EA servers. This is where I had been freezing previously. Alright, checking downloadable content. And downloadable content. Alright, nothing in here. Multiplayer. Maybe it'll tell me I have it in the multiplayer. Alright. Store, new. Collectible pack, free. Alright. So, my collectible pack includes +3 Metagel, Disruptor Rounds 2, Pistol Scope 4, Faced-In 1, a new assault rifle. So I only got 4 items, but, you know, not too bad, I guess. Pistol Scope 4. We'll continue. So, that's how it works. And because it's bothering me, I want to, let's see, character, weapons. There you go, I have the Mantis 10. That's my sniper rifle. But the one, no, it's not a Viper. There it is, the Widow. I knew it was the Widow. The M98 Widow, that's the one that Garrus comes with. I'll go back to my Mantis 10 and be happy. And that's that. So, needless to say, now that my light's gone, you can't really see. Now you see why I had the light. Let's go ahead and bring it back up. That is how we redeem the codes. And this is the Mass Effect 3 Series 2 figures. All in all, Miranda, I would say, is about a 4 out of 10. The other three, I would probably give 7.5 out of 10. They are not perfect by any stretch of the imagination, but they are all solid, except Miranda, who is not as bad as Thay and Cryos, but, you know, not my favorite. Definitely disappointed in that one. I'm going to go ahead and redeem the rest of these, so feel free to try to steal that one code. It's already been used. Anyway, thank you for watching. I know this has been kind of a long video. I think I showed you a lot. I hope you enjoyed it. Please hit that like button if you did. And, you know, if you're a subscriber, I certainly thank you. If you're not, what are you waiting for? And I just really have a good time with this and appreciate everybody for all the kind words that you always leave me. And, you know, being awesome. So, these should be trickling into stores now. I don't know if like places like Toys R Us are going to have them. But I know that, you know, stores like Newbury Comics in New England, they probably will. That's where I got Thay and Cryos and Commander Shepard from Series 1. I got these from BigBadToyStore.com. Definitely one of my favorite stores on the internet, so check them out. And, yeah, that's about it. Thank you again, everybody. I hope you enjoyed, and we will catch you next time. See ya.